Hello everybody and welcome to the Money Man. Now, when I was a kid, we used to get these TV magazines, sort of glossy magazines, and they used to, just tell you what was going to be on TV for the coming week. And they always had advertisements at the back, and every now and again they had advertisements for coins. And I always looked at them and I thought, oh, one day I'm going to collect these. Now, as I grew up, I decided that banknotes were more my thing. However, every now and again I do see coins that I just fall in love with and I have to buy them, even though I know that they're not a very good investment. In fact, some of them are just downright pointless in terms of investment purposes. However, I can't resist. So I'm going to show you several coins that I've collected over the years from the Royal Mint in London. And I'll explain a little bit why I go against my instincts and actually do purchase these. So the first one I'm going to show you is the 90th birthday of Her Majesty the Queen. That is Queen Elizabeth II, the current reigning monarch of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland and the Commonwealth. And obviously this was a coin created to celebrate her 90th birthday, and it's a £20 fine silver coin that was produced in 2016. And here it is. And I just love how it's presented. You've got this wonderful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the left, smiling, looking very, very wonderful and graceful. And you can see the coin sat right in here. You can see we've got this sort of the crown, symbol of the royal house, and you've got ER for Queen Elizabeth and 2 for Queen Elizabeth II, and 90 representing her birth number in 2016. So really, really nice coin, and I love the roses that go around the outside here. So very, very beautiful. Really, really nice coin. Spin it around and look at the back, and you can see, of course, Queen Elizabeth II's portrait is depicted on there as well. So I actually picked up 2 of these. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I picked up 2. I just did. So you can see that, every now and again my imagination runs away with me and I'm like, oh, I'll buy 2. I might sell one. Now, are these investment pieces? Well, no, they're not. They might increase in value in the future, depending on the price of silver and depending on how desirable Queen Elizabeth II memorabilia becomes. But other than that, are these an investment? No, not really. I just picked them up because I like them. So, the next one I have is the longest reigning monarch, and this celebrates Queen Elizabeth II because she is the longest reigning British monarch in British history, which is an incredible achievement given that Queen Victoria was on the throne for such a long time. But yeah, what I have here is it celebrates 63 years of the sovereign, Queen Elizabeth II. So you can see 1952 to 2015, and this is actually, well, it says it's a 1 crown, but interestingly that also converts to £5. Okay, so this is a specially created £5 coin. Now the irritating thing about this is I cannot show you the reverse because it is sealed in here, and I've never opened this. So what I'm going to do now is open it and see what the reverse looks like. So this is a first. I've never actually done this, so I will do it off camera so I don't make an absolute hash of it. But let's have a look and see what the reverse looks like. So yeah, I'm sort of committing a cardinal sin here, really. So let's have a look. I didn't realize this video was going to get so interesting, actually. So let's see. Okay, so of course on the back you can see we've got Queen Elizabeth II, and the portrait is unusual because it's offset slightly to the left, which is really, really unusual. So I'm seeing this for the first time as well. So really interesting. And then you've got basically a little bit of information about the gentleman that designed it, I believe. So yeah, really, really interesting. Quite a thick, solid, robust little book as well. And then you get another little booklet in it as well, which has a series of images. This I did know about. It basically goes through the history of Queen Elizabeth's lineage, basically, all the way back to King George III, who of course was the man at the helm during the American War of Independence. So yeah, so very, very interesting. Very nice. It actually opens up. It's difficult for me to show you, but it opens up with all these wonderful images of the Queen during the years. So that is quite nice. So I'm quite happy that I actually opened that with you guys. I think that's quite a nice thing. So let's have a look at the next one that I have for you. Now this one is a really, really special one for me because I'm big into my history, as you all know. And this one is from a very important date. This is from 1066, which was the Battle of Hastings, and you can see it right here. So this is a silver 50p piece, and this is actually from the Bayeux tapestry, which was made to commemorate the battle. And you can see those very iconic Norman shields right there depicting the victors. Now the Bayeux tapestry is a very, very long tapestry that depicts the events of the battle. And you can find that in England. I can't remember specifically which museum it's in, but you can find replicas of it in many museums across the country, and it's a very, very, very important historical document in many ways. Most of it is imagery, but it does have, you know, written annotations on it as well, and it's an incredibly long tapestry. If you ever get to see it, please do go and see it. It's an incredible piece of history. So you can see that this coin basically commemorates the 950th anniversary of the Battle of Hastings, which was in 2016. So we're going to open this one as well and see what is inside and have a look at the reverse. So again, I'm committing another cardinal sin here by opening up this one. And I'll tell you what, we're going to open another one in a moment as well. So let's have a look and see. So you can see the coin, and then if we reverse, there we go. So you can see it's got Queen Elizabeth II on, as you would expect. And yeah, so Earl Harold of Wessex, a disputed king. So basically it gives you all the information about what led up to the battle and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, 1066 was one of the most significant times in English history. And it tells you about how, you know, Duke William of Normandy basically defeated King Harold Hardrada. And you know, unified England under his rule. So yeah, actually I don't think it was Harold Hardrada. I think I misspoke there. Just King Harold. I do apologise for that. So yeah, so really, really interesting. Very, very nice. Beautiful coin and beautiful presentation pack. Very, very beautiful. So let's have a look there at the next one. The next one, this is the best one in my opinion. I've saved the best till last. Now this one has a lot of sentimental value for me. So I'll show you. I'll just open it first, and then you can take a look with me. Now, I'm very big into the First World War. I have relatives that fought and died in that war. I've been to their graves on the battlefield in France. And I do try to get over to Belgium as well whenever I can with my father and my uncles and cousins, so we can pay tribute to those great men that fought and died in that calamitous war. And whenever I can pick up any kind of commemorative coin to do with the war, I try to do so. And this one is one of the best designs that they have ever produced at the Royal Mint to commemorate the First World War. So you can see it's got the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the moment that the war ended in 1918. And you can see that the poppy is sort of become an international symbol of war commemoration, particularly in the West. And the reason for that is because it was the first thing to grow in the devastated battlefields of France, you know, after the fighting subsided. The poppy was the first thing to grow, so it became an icon of war remembrance. And we don't only use it just for the First World War, we actually use it for all wars now. So yeah, that's why it's featured, but it's particularly tied to the First World War. And the way that you've got this wonderful bouquet of poppies, and then their name liveth forevermore is a popular term that is put on a lot of commemorative plaques and statues in the cemeteries that are dotted around the world, actually, for British and Commonwealth soldiers. And it's something that is widely said on Remembrance Day. So let's have a look inside and look at this incredible coin. This is by far my favourite. So you can see it sits in this little book. So let's open it up, and you can see on the back Queen Elizabeth II, and it's a £5 silver coin. So yeah, really, really nice. And it says the design features the wreath that lies at the Royal Mint's War Memorial at its home in, I can't even say that name, in Lantrystant, South Wales. It's a Welsh name. I apologise to all the Welsh out there. I'm terrible at pronouncing Welsh names, but there you go. So if you want to pause the video and have a little bit of a look at that, you are more than welcome to. But I love the presentation of these folders. I think they do an incredible job at the Royal Mint. There are other countries that have their own sort of national mints that do produce these coins. Australia is quite a big one, but I think the Royal Mint by far does the best job. I've yet to come across coins that sort of touch me on an emotional level like these do. Yeah, I know that sounds sad, but hey, we all have our sort of weird passions. So yeah, so that's all I have for you today. So let me know what you think about these. Now, just as a side note, like I said, are they an investment? No, they are not. I don't think these are worthwhile as an investment. You just buy them to collect them for their aesthetic beauty, and if they do increase in value, then that's great. It may happen, it may not. But if you look at it, if you look at these coins purely as an investment, you're not going to get anything out of them. So I would caution against these. Only buy them if you enjoy them for what they are. They're just pretty things. Okay, so that is my advice to you guys out there. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've enjoyed this different video, and I'd love to see you guys on the next video. It's the Money Man signing out for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.